If you've been following this channel for a while now, one thing you come to realize is that I don't take for granted strategy. It's a big part of my logo design process. And today I'm going to be sharing 5 strategic things you can do to make your logo designs stand out and be more excellent generally. Make clients choose them very easy. And so the first thing we are going to be talking about is the Easter eggs in logo. These are hidden meanings behind basic symbols. Sometimes it can be behind typographies, like we have the FedEx and the Amazon. And so in the FedEx logo, we have the arrow in between the E and the X. And on the Amazon logo, we can see the arrow that goes from the A to the Z. And the idea behind that is that they sell everything from A to Z. And you can also see a smiling face with that icon representation also. Now, what this does for you is build more confidence for you when you're explaining the logo design to clients. And it can also help you create simple, iconic logos, that would last a very long time. Please note that you don't have to stress yourself in trying to figure out Easter eggs because they are not the only way. And now the second thing we're going to be talking about is symbols slash mascots. And this is something that everybody has used for years. So symbols are not necessarily icons or logo marks. So what I'm talking about is symbols like the Twitter logo, how that they used a bird to signify tweets, conversation, and friendliness. Also, we see in the mascot logo like the KFC where they use Colonel Sanders. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that well, but yeah, or the Chicken Republic logo or the Apple logo. Do you understand? And so these are basically symbolizing what the brand does. And there's something I put in my questionnaire when I ask my clients is that if you could attribute your brand to an animal, what could that be? This can just be a game changer question for you because I had this logo I'm going to display on screen right now where all I just had to do was ask the clients for this brand, Babs TK, what animal is attributed to your brand, because it was for a personal brand, and I came up with the idea of using an eagle to illustrate and juxtapose with the D to give you what you're seeing on screen right now. You understand? And so the next thing is monogram slash type logos. And so these basically are logos like the USAID, the CNN logo, the HBO logo. I think these logos are very popular. I think another logo is Black Entertainment logo. I can't really remember. I don't think I'm correct with that one because I didn't even plan to say it. But yeah, you can see them in different places. And what they basically do is customize typefaces in order to suit their brand. I think the USA logo also falls under the Easter egg sort of, but it works with typeface also. So yeah, typeface, you can see the USAID, CNN logo, HBO logo, and whatnot. So basically what they did is to customize typefaces to suit their brand. And so these typefaces are associated with their brand. So they basically just owned it as their own, such that when you look at CNN anytime, any day, you know it's only CNN that can have this typeface and it belongs to them. So yeah, if you can do that, it will make your logo very strategic. The next one is logo dynamism. This just basically talks about the fact that you can create a logo, and depends on how you create it. When it's being used for the sub brands or related brands, the logo changes form but still maintains its initial look. Like for example, the MIT Media Lab, they created the logo, and this logo, I think this logo was created by Pentagram. They created the logo, and the idea was that as it moved from one department to another, the sub mark or the sub part of the logo kept on changing, but the main logo maintained this initial look. And another brand that we can see, that you're probably using to watch this video right now, is Google. You see how Google has these two O's in the middle, and the doodles keep on changing based on different events. It could be holidays and whatnot, depends on what they want to use it for. So they've been able to find a way to make these two O's in the Google, I think, yeah, two O's in the Google change to, whatever it is. I think in the past, sometimes it used to be actual Googles, like lens Googles. And I think they became innovative and started using it for holidays and whatnot. Another brand that uses this is not really in terms of their logo, but you see how Spotify uses a flexible brand system where they change colors to suit different events, different situations that they are celebrating. And so the last thing I'm going to talk about today is brand personality in design. And so other than just representing what the brand does in your logo design, you can represent who the brand is. Like you can see the Nike logo with a very simple swoosh that illustrates energetic and vibrant vibe. So Nike didn't use a shoe for their logo. They didn't use anything that has to do with the Greek goddess in and of itself for the logo, but they used something that depicted the brand's personality. Or we can see for the Louis Vuitton. We can also see this for the Chanel's logo. And basically, what they try to do is depict luxury and whatever it is that the brand is about, not necessarily what the brand does. They are trying to depict with these logos what the brand should inspire people to do and what people should think of when they think of such brands. If you want to see the video where I went through Duolingo's brand identity design system, you can click this. And just by the way, Duolingo uses what strategic logo system? Answer that in the comment section. And yeah, watch the video right here. See you on the other side. Do also like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment, share to your designer friends, like I always say. And see you next time.